Hello there, beautiful and loveliest people in the world. So welcome back to my channel again, and today we have a very interesting video. As you can see on the title, it's very interesting because I have never talked about sex in my videos. I have never talked about relationships in my videos. I have never talked about even marriage in my videos because I don't talk about that. But today, damn, we got the courage. Today we are talking about sex, we are talking about relationship, we are talking about dating. So I know you already have thoughts. We have not even gone a mile ahead, but I know you already have thoughts. So I want those thoughts in my comment section. So let me know what you think in the comment section about this topic, and then we are diving in. But before we dive in, have you subscribed to this channel? Because I know you already love this topic, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you watch this video until the end, because I also have my thoughts about this topic and I'm going to be sharing them at the end of the video. So make sure you watch until the end of the video, and make sure you don't skip, because you won't know where specifically I'm going to talk about it. I may talk about it at the end of the video, in the midst of the video. Yeah, so basically subscribe to this channel. Do you love this topic? Give it a thumbs up. Do you love whatever we are talking about in this video? Give the video a thumbs up and a comment, and make sure you share, because would you like your friend to know anything we have shared about this video? Yeah, please share the video and let's dive in. So we are going to talk about sex and dating. And the question I posted, just a minute, I'm trying to retrieve the question, but you can see from the topic already, from the title already, you know what we are talking about. Before I even say anything about this topic, what do you think of before even I say anything or any response I got from my friends, what do you think about dating, sex, and maybe marriage? Confused nephew and niece. I got this question from my nephew. Yeah, he sent me that question, and he wanted to get my honest opinion about it. I'm an aunt already, guys, and when these people start asking you this kind of question, I don't really know how to deal with it. Okay, I don't really know how to explain the question to him, but how I decided to respond to that question is asking for people's opinion on the same. So what I did, I went ahead and asked a couple of my friends, and I am going to share some of the questions, and I'm going to pin maybe some of the responses right there. So let's educate each other. So one person said it's very exciting. Okay, first of all, this person said I will ask her for sex myself. So you can already tell is a he responding to this question. I will ask her for sex myself, and then he's laughing. But in this question, I think many people don't tackle this kind of questions, because when we were growing up from our African settings, most parents don't talk about sex with their kids. They don't talk about it. Like, we were never told. Like, me and my mom, we have never even sat down and discussed my boyfriend. Like, she's never asked me about my boyfriend. Like, she's waiting for me. For that day, I'll pop up with a van and tell her, Mom, do you know what? It's the guy, you know? But I must say, this is a topic that needs to be tackled. What do you think? Can you be a man? Okay, I'm a lady. So if you are a lady, or if you're a gent, can you be with a partner for 3 years and you don't ask for sex? Like, is it normal for you to be in a relationship for 3 years and there's no sex? I don't know. Tell me in the comment section. I'm not a love expert. You are. Because you have your own experience. I have mine, which I'll share maybe at the end of the video. So make sure you watch until the end. Okay, someone else said she might be and she might not. This is a man responding to this. Maybe testing if she want to be with you. And then I asked him to elaborate further, and he gave me a story. I was exactly in a 3-year relationship, no sex, and furthermore we were meeting almost any time, but now like right now we just separated for good. She was buying time, his thought, or wanted to be busy until she gets whatever or whoever she wanted. So this is a man talking about it, like the lady was just stalling, and his thought is like, us ladies, if you don't want to have sex with you, it's basically maybe because we don't want to be with you, or maybe we are waiting for someone better than you to pop up. You get me? Yeah. So what do you think? Let me know in the comment section. Then someone else said the person, she said no, it's not a must, and the reason being is that person respects you a lot and he or she is willing to wait till marriage because fornication is a sin. And I must say, guys, when I reposted this comment, like, people were attacking her. Okay, I did hide her ID, but people were attacking her in the comments, okay, in my inbox, and they were saying, okay, it's like pretense, okay, like this generation, we are so pretentious, we can't really have a relationship without sex. So what do you think? Is sex the main ingredient in a relationship? Tell me. So someone else said no, like, no, sex is not a must. No. He said no if my point counts. And I asked him, what's your point? And he said anakula kwingine means he is having sex somewhere else. So if you are a lady, you're not giving your man sex, or if you're not asking for it, in this case, it means that you're having it somewhere else. Okay, I don't know, you tell me. Ati kwani ni matunda ati tunangojea ive. Okay, basically this is sarcasm. Like he's saying, is it okay? Okay, I'm guessing most of you understand Swahili. Like you don't, kwani ni matunda lazima iive ati ndo you have sex. Like sex and maybe an unripe avocado, and you're waiting for it to ripen so that you can eat it. Yeah. So someone else said, yeah, I would think he loves me, although in this generation smashing is like essential in a relationship. I believe so long as in other sectors he's showing that he loves me, it's okay, because in a relationship it's not all about sex. You can fix problem with it or without with it, or work out a solution with it. So I think the guy loves me, because you also find in many scenarios people in a relationship, but once they smash, is like over, and that's not love. I don't want a relationship where sex is the reason. So basically she is saying that sex is not a foundation for a relationship. Do you agree with her? Do you agree with her, or do you agree with me? Or do you agree with this statement? Ati kuna dem aliniambia, someone else, it's a man, it's a gent, kuna dem aliniambianga hatuwezi kaa na yeye kwa nyumba moja juu nikikataa kumguza ataniguza. Damn, we ladies are fire. So basically, if you live with a man and he does not touch you, and you're a lady and you want to have sex, you want to be intimate. So the guy says the guy says a lady once told him if they are dating and he doesn't ask for it, the lady will go ahead and ask for it. What do you think? Okay, are you that person? Will you ask for it? Like, there are people who know what they want, so definitely. Okay, someone else says sio lazima, it's not a must. Yeah, someone else says the reason sex is so glorified these days is because we don't have anything else to bring in the relationship. So the moment sex is out of the equation, hakuna kitu hapo, like there's nothing else. That's why the big question remains, what is a relationship without sex? In this generation of ours, like sex, okay, her sentiment is like sex is so glorified, like without sex there's basically no relationship. Do you agree with it? Let me know in the comment section. I am going to give my insight of the same at the end of the video. But okay, someone else, but when something is real, you can read the energies and you can easily tell if it's gonna last or not. There are some people who are left and they have never had sex, like, because it isn't real. The energy reciprocation, okay, the energy reciprocation can easily tell huyu boy nikimpea atanitoka ama huyu dem nikimpea atanitoka. Okay, meaning the energy reciprocation can easily tell you if I have sex with this man or this lady, he or she will live after all. You see? Okay, having sex in a relationship can either strengthen it or break it. It just depends on the factors the relationship is built on. So as I said before, I guess it's what really brought you together. If it's a relationship and we have a relationship here and we have sex here. So what brought the relationship in the first place? Other people say it's friendship. We were friends. Okay, you have heard of many scenarios where people are saying like we are married and we were, before even we got married, we were like friends for maybe 4 years, maybe 3 years, and then others will argue, what are you doing in 3 years? What are you looking for in the, are you studying a PhD in that person to understand that person in 3 years? So this also asks a question, okay, poses this question: for how long are you supposed to date a man or a lady to know whether he or she loves you? Okay, for how long are you supposed to court until you marry? Do you get me? Yeah. Okay, answer the questions that I'm asking. Please make sure you answer them in the comment section. And as you answer them, you make sure you give this video a like, or maybe even a dislike. Maybe you don't agree with whatever everyone is saying here, and I respect your opinion. So we go ahead. Someone else said, let me tell you mine. There's no way you will date someone for 3 years without getting intimate. It's obvious there's no love. Really? Like, intimacy and love are, okay, is intimacy and love the same thing? Like, where there's no love, there's no intimacy. Where there's no intimacy, there's no love. What you guys are doing is acting up. Na hapo ndo unajuanga unakuliwa mtu, and that's it. Period. He says. But before I go, okay, before I conclude, here is a lady saying, ati we hii nitajitishia, what if tuoane alafu tukiwa kwa marriage nipate musagudhe aisimami. Okay, you all understand. What if we get married and maybe we are married, and then after the marriage I find out that the sex game is not good, you see? And for me, I think, okay, I'm not going to talk much about it, but for me, I think most people in our generation, but not only our generation, most people have sex before marriage. That's true, that's fact. Like, let's say like almost, if I'm gonna give it like a percentage, I would say like 90%. That's the lowest. Okay, I think 90% of the people who go into marriage have already had sex. Like the era of, okay, I think that's my point of view. According to what people are responding here, it's evident that most people prefer sex before marriage. But then there's also this other question: is sex really the foundation of that relationship? But in this case, we are not talking about marriage, we are talking about a relationship. We are talking about a relationship that has sex and one that does not have sex. Is there, okay, for that one that does not have sex, is there anything lacking just because there's no sex? Like, is sex the most, okay, like the basic ingredient in a relationship? For me, I would really stand with all of your responses. Some people are saying it's pretentious. Others are saying you don't have to have sex. But it depends. It depends with your situation. It depends with the person, the kind of person you're with. There's a man and a lady. Okay, for instance, let's take this lady, because I've read a comment of a lady saying that sex is not a must in a relationship, and also I've read a comment of a man or a guy saying sex is not a must in a relationship. So if these two people come together, then what will make the relationship not work? And also, I've read a comment of a lady saying, no, I can't do a relationship without sex. And also, many and lots of guys saying, no, we can't do it without sex. There's no relationship without sex. So, for me, you just have to find the right person to do that relationship with. If you have the right person, maybe the rest will just flow. But I think everything can work. Yeah, it just depends with the two of you. So I don't know how I have tackled that question, honestly. Tell me in the comment section, do you think whatever has been responded, whatever people think about this topic, what do you think about it? What are your insights? What are your responses? What are your reactions about this topic? Let me know in the comment section. Please make sure you like this video. Please make sure you watch this video. And if you're watching up to this far, it means that you have already seen, you have watched everything that I had to say. And make sure you share this video, give it a like, give it a thumbs up, and make sure you watch the next video. Because based on what I'll see in the comment section, based on the responses I'll get from you guys, I might definitely make another video of the same. But I'll ask you guys, what other question, what other topic would you love me to tackle? What other topic do you think I'm capable of tackling? Because I think this is fun. I think I can tackle. I think I have a lot of knowledge on this, because yeah, we have been through quite experiences. And up to now, up to that point, you get my stand on what is all about sex and relationship. So it's all that. Until next time, guys, I've really enjoyed making this video. I've really enjoyed making this video. So if you have enjoyed, make sure you like this video and give it a thumbs up. Until next time, bye.